Hi friends, Alden Napier with Credit Counseling of Arkansas here. Really excited to bring you some class content from our Your Money's Your Goals presentation series. This is in conjunction with University of Arkansas Cooperative Extension Service and the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. So you'll see a lot of the content comes from them and has been produced with the help of the University of Arkansas. So very grateful for Dr. Laura Hendricks and her investment in us. This is a series of 4 different pieces of content from the Your Money, Your Goals curriculum. So today I want to bring you some content around determining what you make, determining how much income is coming in, because that's the first step in establishing a budget. How much am I making? What's coming into my household? And then I can know how to prioritize what to pay. So I'll go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started here. And here we go. So this is also part of our financial capability program called Reach to Enrich. We've been targeting different communities, specifically in the River Valley, to help build better money skills and help families accomplish their goals. So really excited about that. So here we go. This is here we go. Where are we? There we go. Tracking and managing income and benefits. And so want to just bring you some content and some tools that we have found very effective for us. And I'll show you where those live, and you'll be able to click some of the links below this content, either in the comments section or on this page. So you'll see here in just a little bit. But this is my contact information. If you want to get a hold of me, you're welcome to send me an email at alden@ccoacares.com or reach out to our team at ccoacares.com. You can request a free appointment. There's no obligation. We're a nonprofit credit counseling agency. We've been around for 25 years this year. Really excited about that 25th year and excited about just being a resource to you and your financial friend. You know, we're a non-judgmental nonprofit organization with 25 years of expertise dealing with just normal, basic, everyday consumer questions. So happy to be a resource to you in this season. First thing I want to talk about is a really fun subject, income, which is great, benefits, which are awesome, and then a not so fun topic, which is wage garnishments, everybody's favorite thing. So we want to define income. And just think to yourself, what is income? What does that mean? How would I define income? And then think about, what does regular income look like? What does irregular or seasonal income look like? What does one-time income look like? So, and are there examples? So I'll give you an example from my life. A regular income for me growing up was my job working construction. So I always knew I'd have a job working construction, laying block, laying brick, mixing mortar as a teenager and a college student. Something that I could do pretty easily through my father's construction company. He didn't mind us getting our hands dirty, and it was good. The seasonal income or irregular income for me looked like lawn service or cutting grass with my siblings. So we knew that lasted as long as the grass was alive. And then we had to figure out other ways to make money, like chopping wood or raking leaves. So that was seasonal income. And then one-time income was birthday money from my grandfather. That was kind of one-time infusion of cash growing up. It looks different now that, you know, I have a family of my own. Those seasonal income or seasonal income sources look a little bit different, but those are just some basic definitions. And you want to just think about how those different types of income sources and income seasons impact your budget month to month and impact your savings, impact your ability to pay expenses. So pretty important. The next thing I want to talk about is benefits and what benefits are. So if you think about how we define benefits. Benefits can be your employer's health insurance program, the vision or dental program that you're a part of. It could also be infusions to your 401k or your retirement. It could also mean benefits that you receive through state or federal government. So we'll talk about those a little bit more. But finally, I want to talk about wage garnishments and what those can look like. A wage garnishment is usually a court order that allows a creditor or the government to collect money directly out of your paycheck. Ugh. That's what it is. It's not fun. A lot of times the reasons that a wage garnishment will happen is because you owe back taxes to the IRS, you owe money for, a person owes money for child support, a person will owe money for delinquent student loans, or other delinquent debts that the creditor is able to get a court order to obtain through a paycheck. Not fun at all. I'd encourage you to click some of the resources here below and just see, how does this impact me? Generally there are federal limitations on what can be collected through wage garnishment. So you'll see some of that information in the links below. Some states provide, additional protections that you want to take a look at in your region. You may also contact like Legal Aid of Arkansas or another legal aid organization just to find out what kind of protections are available to you for wage garnishment. So would commend that resource to you as well. So really important. So this is, again, the first step. When you're looking at income, you're kind of taking the first step in building your budget, your first step in building a spending plan, because you need to know what you have available to spend before you prioritize spending it. So this is a resource that the CFPB has put out it's a income and resource tracker, right? So it has these different sources of income and benefits, and you'll see the link below that'll allow you to click on this and then take a look at several weeks. Go get your bank statements, go grab or look on your banking app, or grab your statements from any other sources of income or benefits that you have, and let's just take a look at those, get those in one place, and then let's plot them out here on this sheet. And so you can do that through, I think you can see this here, but there are a whole bunch of tools here on this site, and again, we'll link to this, but this is a fillable PDF that you could just go in and say, this is the month of May, and at my job I usually get about $400, let's say every 2 weeks, that I can count on. And so it's going to total this up and start to show your different benefits. Let's say you qualify for SNAP benefits, food resource benefits, to the tune of $300 a month. Oops, there we go. And then that'll continue to show up. And this is just a helpful tool that you can print off or save to your device. That's really easy to use. So I'll go back here, but would encourage you to take a look at these categories and see which ones apply to you. Also, the other thing that we need to do when we look at ways to receive the income and benefits is how these come to you. So they may come through cash or a paycheck, direct deposit through your employer, or through your tax refund, payroll card, and maybe if you don't have a bank account, or electronic benefit transfer. So those are all ways that you can get paid. And I'd strongly encourage you to take a look at how you get paid and see if there are any ways to improve those ways that you're getting paid. I mean, this has come up in the news a whole lot in the current season because a lot of folks are waiting on an economic impact payment. And for those who have direct deposit or have filed taxes and have put direct deposit information, those economic income payments are getting to them a lot faster than the physical check. So this has some dramatic impacts to the currency, to people in the current season. So you might just take a look at how you're getting paid and with the resources linked here, determine if you're getting on the ways that you receive income and benefits, if you're getting that income, if you're getting that benefit in the most advantageous way, or at least educate yourself on the benefits and risks of receiving income in particular ways. So would certainly commend that to you. You can also, you'll see in this link, the choosing how to get paid resource. So you can just take a look at the different ways, different income sources, and different ways those income sources will come to you or be delivered to you. And you could just look at the benefits and risks and maybe generate some questions that you could talk to a credit counselor about, talk to a friend about, a trusted friend about. So we just commend that to you. Moving along, I think this is something that's come up a whole lot as people have had a reduction in hours, or they find themselves seasonally unemployed or underemployed. It's pretty important to look at ways to increase income and increase the overall resources available to you to meet your expenses. So again, if I have income, then that gives me, and I know how much income's coming in, then that gives me the opportunity to prioritize expenses, look at the expenses and say, what can I pay? What do I need to pay? And where do I need to go for help to pay some of those expenses if I don't have enough income at the end of the month? Or if I do have enough, what do I need to prioritize beyond my expenses, such as some savings or retirement or emergency savings, that sort of thing. So the way that they've broken this down, I think it's a really helpful way to break this down, is income that might be a one-time activity, or income that might be a more regular, that you could increase. You could look at increasing. So I would just say, as you take a look at this, and I'll go out here to the tool as well, but as you look at ways to increase income and benefits, you might just think about how you could use skills and resources, how you could look for job opportunities, either with your current job, hey, I'd like to have additional hours, or a different job, a side gig, how to sell, with a one-time infusion of cash, how to sell household items, and then consider what kind of government or community resources are available to you. So I just encourage you to kind of write down, use this tool and write down ways that, hey, I can sell that motorcycle that's sitting in my garage that my wife does not like at all. So that might be a resource for you. So I would encourage you to just take a look at some of these and think about your skill set, think about your opportunities, and consider ways to increase income during this season. And if you need help with that, we are here to help on that front. I think the last thing that I would commend to you as we look here at tracking income would really just be ccoacares.com/reach2enrich. So if you go there and you take a look at some of the resources that exist on this page, the ccoacares.com/reach2enrich, you might just take a look at the review section and see, are there ways that I can just review where I am, and take the financial well-being questionnaire. Go take this really quick quiz on your own anxiety around finances, your own confidence around finances, or some of the actual challenges that you're facing, and just see what recommendations are there. Think about what's going on with your debt balances. Use the spending tracker. And I know Alex in this series, Alex is talking about getting through the month. I know Tammy's talking about taking a look at how to pay your bills consistently, or how to prioritize your bills. And Joel is certainly talking about dealing with debt. So I'd certainly commend looking at the rest of this series and determining how we might continue to help you navigate the season and answer those questions. So we want to give you lots of resources, lots of tools to go take a look at, but you may say, I don't really know what to do now. I have information. I think I know, I've assessed what my income is. I'm kind of getting some resources around what kind of expenses I have and trying to prioritize that, but I need a financial friend. We're here to help. So don't hesitate to let us know how we can help you. Thanks so much for tuning in and being a part. Let us know how we can be available to you in this season, because we certainly want to be. Have a great day, and let us know how we can be helpful.